Oh, I'm recording. I totally started taking apart an SSD. You want to see what the inside of an SSD looks like? There you have it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MURPH Media. Today we have a fun, fantastic video for you. This one comes at a little bit of a request. Every time somebody asks me, hey, where should I start when I'm making a computer system, I direct them to $500 or so videos and stuff like that, just to kind of give them a good baseline. I really like that $500 mark. I think you get a really good bang for buck at that generally. So yeah. However, some people don't like that $500 mark. Sometimes they want something lower. So this one, we're gonna go as close to $300 as possible. I have a list for brand new parts, and then I'm going to go through my kind of process for getting used parts. When you do use used parts, little disclaimer, they're used, man. They might work, they might not. I'm gonna leave that to you. I've had one issue with one part, and that was the 860K from the last build. It had its pins bent in shipping because they shipped it in like this stupid cutout box thing that they made, and it was shaking around in there. But I got the pins bent back and the CPU works fine. Let's go ahead and get started through this process. First off, you know, I like PC Part Picker not because it shows me all the lowest prices or anything, because really it doesn't. The best way to find lowest prices is to literally just search and search and search. But this is a great utility for at least getting a general idea of how you want your build to go. I'll do this and then just go over to Newegg and get everything. Newegg's a really good one-stop shop. I like it. First thing is first the 860K. I actually really like this CPU. I'm not sure if I like it more than the 4300, but I do really enjoy this CPU. It's running really great, really solid on that other machine that we did, and it's actually pretty easy to overclock, but you will need to get another cooler. Going on to the motherboard, this is the ASRock FM2A68M. You can read the rest of that shit. Alright, so I haven't used an ASRock board myself. However, I have a coworker who uses ASRock boards for, you know, his daily drivers and his servers and stuff. He doesn't have any issues with it. He's a knowledgeable guy, reputable source. So I'm going to trust him on this, and yeah, you know what? It's got 19 reviews, 4 out of 5 eggs. It's not bad. Find 8 gigs and throw it in, just like the last one. Alright, the case is a Rosewell FBM01. Alright, dual fan micro ATX, blah blah blah. Alright, that's cool. I'm pretty sure it only comes with one fan, I can't remember. Actually, wait. No, it comes with 2 fans. Alright, however, the 2 fans it comes with is this 120 up in the front and this 90 or 80 up in the down in the back. In the back. What I would do is take this 90, right, and then just fasten it to this mesh over here in some way, shape, or form. You can probably fit the screws in through the mesh, right, and then just use the power supply fan as the exhaust. Okay, that makes sense, right? The power supply is this EVGA 500 watt. I cannot talk tonight. 500 watt power supply. 80 plus bronze. You know, EVGA makes some good power supplies. We've used them in a couple machines, and I'm down for it. So, hard drive, 500 gigs. Throw it in. Here's a Toshiba for $42. Whoopity doo. I mean, I really like that 500 gig, especially if you're on a budget. 250 gig is okay. And then for the graphics card, of course, a 750 Ti. They have a Zotac here for $104. So I love me the 750 Ti. This is the Mini ITX version of Zotac, and it does not come with the need for any supplemental power from the power supply. So you don't need any direct power to the card from the power supply, which is awesome. The total actually comes out to a good 368, which, you know, we skimped out on a couple things that I generally don't. You know, I generally like a little nicer case, but that's fine. A little better power supply. I generally like to go 80 plus gold. You know. Now we're gonna go to, and I just kind of searched these tonight on Craigslist. Did a little digging. I can replace what is it? 4 of the parts with some stuff I found on Craigslist. First off, the case. I found a case savings of like $10. This is an Antec 1 mid-tower case. It's actually here on Newegg for like 50 something, but here it is. It's actually a pretty decent little case. You can throw some good cooling in it. It's got a little bit of cooling capacity, you know, without a little 80 millimeter in the back. So yeah, you know what? I'm down. I'll take that for $20. So for the power supply, I found this Roswell 500 watt. Now power supplies are a little different. They don't really say if it's a you know, a 80 plus or anything like that. I'm gonna guess it's not. And also it doesn't even show you what kind of connectors it has. This little colored pin right here on this one, this is going to be a 24 pin power supply. I can just kind of tell you that because those little colored pins. You'll be fine with this, but $20, and that's from the 40. So bam. Now for the hard drive, boom! I just found 500 gig Western Digital hard drive for $20, and that's from 42. So there you go. For the graphics card, now here's where you can find some pretty awesome savings. $75. Shaboom. And sometimes, if you are lucky, like I am now, boom, the 760 for $80. Boom. However, because I do not know the pins from the power supply, that used power supply, you might not have the pins for this one. However, they do include their Molex to, I think it's a 6-pin adapter, and most power supplies have at least 2 spare Molex. So yeah, that's about it. But what about the prices? So the original cost of this system is $368.93. Wow, that is cool. Alright, but if I got those 4 parts used, you know what? We'll even upgrade it to a 760 instead of a 750 Ti. $290. Boom. There you go. That's pretty much where it's at. There you go, guys. I hope you liked this video, and I really hope you get to building soon. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. I couldn't care less either way. You guys, you have a great day.